Once bitten? No, more like once not bitten. Oh my god, this episode from SpongeBob SquarePants sucks. I'll tell you why this episode sucks in my opinion. Squidward comes out of his house on a sunny day, only to find out that his yard is covered in Gary's slime trail. He attempts to keep the snail away by building a splintery wooden fence, but to no avail. As Squidward complains to SpongeBob, Gary bites him, then begins acting strange and foaming at the mouth. SpongeBob insists that Gary is up to date on his vaccinations, but Patrick overhears and asks about mad snail disease. Patrick inspects Squidward and believes he is showing the symptoms, explaining that the disease will turn him into a zombie. Squidward panics and runs away, while Patrick demands that Gary be taken to a doctor as soon as possible. However, Gary has disappeared. Bikini Bottom descends into a state of mass hysteria and destruction after Gary bites several people, and soon almost everybody have been turned into zombies. The remaining survivors hide out at the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob tries to get in, but Patrick believes he is a zombie and will not let him in until he slips through the doors. Old Man Jenkins suggests that they might all be zombies, and everyone starts panicking. Gary then comes in, much to the horror of the onlookers, and SpongeBob tries to bring him to his senses, but he gets bitten, much to his horror. The survivors in the Krusty Krab then decide to kill Gary, despite SpongeBob vowing to protect his snail. However, Dr. Gilliam enters the building to put an end to the commotion, explaining that the disease is just an urban legend and that the supposed symptoms were all in their imaginations. The zombie transformation was just mass hysteria, and the other symptoms are just common ailments. In addition, the reason Gary bit everyone was that he was simply suffering from grouchy snailitis due to a tiny splinter in his foot from Squidward's fence, which he removes. SpongeBob is happy that Gary was never disease-ridden, and he asks if he still loves him, with Gary meowing in response. The remaining people outside appear to hear this, and even though they are not infected, Squidward still acts like a zombie due to the fact that he is now working at his job and starts serving customers. Mr. Krabs states that everything ends well, but the episode finishes once Gary bites the former from behind for no particular reason. And that's how the episode goes. Whatever you do, don't watch it. It's a waste of time. End of rant.